Hello and welcome to Mission TV at the GC 2015. Today I want to share with you a project. I think it's several projects though, isn't it? I've got a young man with me. What is your name, sir?
Jonathan Euler.
Jonathan, and what ministry are you working with?
I represent the Beehive International.
Beehive International, and what do you guys do at Beehive International?
We do health evangelism, media creation, humanitarian aid, and training on agriculture.
Wow, that's quite a wide variety of work that you're doing.
It is.
Do you have some pictures and some stories to share with us
I
today?
I do.
All right,
Thank
let's
you.
get started. I'm eager to hear.
All right. So this is a little bit of background and testimony of how I got into the mission field.
Okay.
I went to India in 2007 with my friend Jared Thurman, and that trip changed my life forever. I went kind of as his sound and equipment guy, kind of not really on the mission, but kind of just taking advantage of the sights.
A little bit of an adventure.
Yeah.
Okay.
So seeing the animals and kind of testing my limits and
Interesting
enjoying.
how God does that.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
He takes you there, and
Yeah.
you kind of get your own purposes a little bit.
Yeah. A very, very intelligent plan by my friend from high school to get me into the mission, and definitely God's plan to get me into the work.
Okay.
So I went and fell in love with the people and their situation, and just changed my life forever. I couldn't go home.
Touched your heart, didn't it?
After meeting these kids, I could not go home and go back to my life.
Pretend the same.
So just an
Okay.
amazing thing. The trouble that they're in, the stories that they have, the difficulty, just an amazing situation. This man has been stung by some insect. He doesn't know where to go. He doesn't know what to do. We gave a charcoal poultice and fixed it. It's just an amazing,
wow. Praise
amazing
the Lord.
thing. So the village that I went to was in a bad situation, and for what I was spending on a daily basis in my hometown, changed their lives. Just leaving my choices.
Your extra.
Yeah, it
your
bought all the
extra
rice
funds.
and fixed their homes, and as a
Wow.
result of the trip, Jared and I there, people were baptized and directed my path in a different direction, their paths in a different direction, and my friend Jared went into ministry after that too. So
All right. And you're working together at Beehive, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, praise the Lord.
No. So after that first trip, I met Sean Boonstra, and he directed me towards a missionary training school in Romania. So the first trip was just a quick taste, and just changed my direction forever. So I went
So you went to the missionary training school?
Yeah, went to the training school there. So I left Southern California, Orange County, Southern California, to go to that school there.
Oh, burr.
With
That was cold.
all Romanian students in the mountains of northern Romania, where there was very little around us, and we studied missionary training. We studied basic medical training, a lot of survival training. We spent the day and night in a shelter that we made ourselves, and my friends and I built an igloo and spent the night in an igloo. And I went down the river with this raft and did a lot of survival-related stuff. There we worked with Gypsy village. So very interesting culture, the Gypsy culture in Romania. Again, a very difficult situation for them. The lady on the right side there had broke her arm, and her way to fix that was to just at night not move her arm. No cast, no nothing. She just would lay it straight on the table. So that was her understanding of fixing her broken arm.
Oh, wow.
The kids, so amazing. After coming from the United States, where kids kind of have a lot of toys and are still not that excited about them,
Yeah.
the kids are playing with rocks and loving it. So
yeah, they're very creative.
yeah, very happy. There's a graduating class there of the training school,
Okay.
and after that, they sent us all into the field, 2 by 2 by 2 into the field. So
Okay.
my location was the Amazon in Peru. So
Oh,
this
wow.
was a 6-month mission to the difficult part of the Amazon. We went 3 days by boat, and then 1 day by foot to get into the village.
Into the village.
So 3 days on that boat there, full of supplies, full of people. We pick up just all kinds of passengers and take them with us, and they bring their animals and the monkeys and so many things.
Wow.
We broke down. We pushed our boat in the piranha-infested waters. We had all kinds of difficult times. There's we're kind of the taxi boat. The two
Okay.
men in the back were practicing the local kind of witch doctor religion, and they converted to Adventism.
Wow.
And they were practicing high levels of witchcraft, and they were to the point where their goal was to kill someone in another location by practicing in
Their
their
witchcraft.
home, the witchcraft in the
Wow.
home. So they would do a seance in their home to affect someone in another village.
In a distance.
Amazing.
Oh dear.
And they became Adventists, and
Wow.
now there
Praise
are
the
river
Lord.
guides.
Wow.
So they're going through the different villages and helping us to give Bible studies.
Nice.
I'm bailing the water out of the boat. The boat's sinking.
Oh
And
dear.
that's my food bowl there,
Uh-oh.
bailing out. Spent the night in these. The people were amazing. We would just show up and say, "We're traveling this way. We don't have anywhere to stay." They would move out of their homes and let us stay in a home.
Wow.
So 6 months in that situation, and then 1 month like this, we stayed on the floor of a school.
Wow.
Monkeys would come in through the windows at night and play with us and mess with us, and I
Oh, dear.
got a little bit of bug bites.
Oh. Wow.
A few bug bites. Each place has an amazing food, different cuisine. This was not my lunch. This was a locals lunch, but they are just catching whatever they find and
Wow.
eating all kinds of crazy things.
Yeah.
So the health message is the
It's
way to
really
reach them in
important.
so many different ways. They're sick and they don't know why they're sick.
They're eating all
they're
that
eating this stuff, and they don't know. We're on a walk, and somebody sees a dead rat, and they're excited for the food of the dead rat, and they take it home and eat it.
And they don't know why it died.
They don't know why it died.
And
They don't know how long it's been dead. This is a church that we made at one of the villages, and just very
Neat.
basic construction.
Uh-huh.
Some of the natives there, their style of making themselves beautiful, they see that we're coming, and that's how they've made themselves
They wanted
beautiful.
to welcome
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Nice.
This lady doesn't know how old she is.
Wow.
Yeah, I was the first person I've met that didn't know their age, and no one knows her age.
Wow.
The rest of the family members don't know her
Everybody's
age.
younger than she is.
That's the
Wow.
wife of the chief of the village. So we gave evangelistic series. People carried all our stuff all through the jungle to get to this point, and we had health talk and evangelistic series in the middle of the jungle there with the Pilgrim Relief Society. A lot of baptisms at the end of that.
Nice.
After that, I went on to work in India again, and then to Haiti. So after the earthquake, my ministry went to Haiti
Okay.
and to help after the earthquake, and I ended up going with Jared's father, the first person at the beginning.
Uh-huh.
Went with his father to start the work there, and then he passed away in a car accident shortly after that, leaving me to be in Haiti full time to continue the work. So we found a lot of orphanages that needed help and did our best to repair their quality of life after the earthquake. Did a lot of construction and helping them with water and electricity and beds, and to help them to start their own garden. And see here is just like a rock slide of garbage and nothing
Uh-huh.
really, and now a nice garden.
Nice.
So they're learning
So did
to
you
grow
have to
their own
terrace
food.
it and bring in dirt and everything?
Yep. Carried it up on the side of the mountain and brought in dirt and all the building materials. Delivering food each month and training this young man here how to be a soldier for the kingdom.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, lots of
That's a
construction.
real difference.
And
Yeah.
the kids are learning the construction as we go.
Good.
We ended up making a lot of stuff out of shipping pallets. So we find the shipping pallets for free or for very cheap, and then convert them into useful furniture.
Into furniture.
And so we're teaching the young men and women how to use their hands, how to use what's around them to build and learn a skill and then make money.
Yeah.
So in the last year and a half, we've made and sold $25,000 worth of furniture made out of pallets.
Nice.
So yeah, pretty cool.
Nice.
So teaching the industry, the skill, and helping
And
to
the
support
building
us. Yeah,
out of pallets.
made a whole house out of pallets.
Well, that's nice.
So then teaching the kids along the way to make what they can about what's around them.
Right. Use the materials that they're familiar with.
Exactly. This is a table that we sold for $1,200.
Wow, it's nice.
The wood was for free, and product was pretty good at the end. Now we're
so
growing.
the funds that come in from that, does that go to support these orphanages and the places that you're rebuilding?
It helps. It helps a little bit with the orphanages. Mainly at the beginning, it's all going back into the business to build the business.
Right.
So we need tools. We need tools badly. So I'm looking for people to help with more tools.
Power tools?
Yes, power tools. We need to set up a sawmill to get better lumber and graduate from the pallets, to a proper sawmill and a proper furniture business out of a better quality.
Do they have good wood in Haiti that you can use for this, or?
Yeah, it's okay. You know,
it'll work all right.
It'll do pretty good. Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay.
So now we have a 30-acre plot of land that is going to be an amazing destination for people to come visit, and a great platform for mission work. So anyone can come and practice their trades, teach us their trades, or practice their mission work. Maybe they've learned in a school how to evangelize. Come and practice in Haiti. Maybe they've learned at one of our sister institutions how to do agriculture. Come and practice with us. So we teach now with what we can with the oxen. Maybe someday we'll have a tractor.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, we are doing the best we can with what we have.
Mm-hmm.
Teaching how to start a nursery, and we're raising livestock. So it's quickly easy to get into a business where you think you're going to make money off of animals, and turns into kind of a meat business. And I don't want to do that. I want to raise animals for pleasure and joy, and to work with and to love, and but still make some money. So we're breeding horses and selling horses and training horses and raising horses for enjoyment, and they help us to work on the farm, and then everyone gets to enjoy the baby horses.
That's nice.
So here is our first building there on the land, and this will be an agriculture and vocational training school. So it's going to be a great place for missions, going to be a great place to train the locals and train the visitors too. Right. Everybody learns something.
Yeah.
So building number 2 there in progress. This is just a picture I got from my friends that are on the ground right now that just sent a few days ago.
They just sent it. Wow.
Yeah. So I mean, it's in progress.
It's in progress,
yeah.
Definitely. Wow.
Great, beautiful location to come and join us.
Yeah.
There's our master plan for the site. So we have vocational buildings, a centrally located church and meeting hall, and then the housing area for students, workers, visitors. We're going to simulate the family unit and have orphans, students with a mother-father figure in the home. Instead of having a large building that they kind of all make trouble in.
Like a dormitory where,
we have them all into a family unit.
Oh, that'll be nice.
Trying to follow the blueprint the best we can for education. And
so what kind of age group are you looking at with this?
I've been asked that several times. I am open to all ages. Okay. I find that the adults need a certain style of training, and so do the kids. So some kids are a little too young for power tools, but I've found 8-year-olds that do an amazing job with power tools and have the aptitude to learn, and they need something to do with their hands. They need to know about God through agriculture.
So you're going to try to do a little more of an individualized style.
Yeah, it's going to have to.
So if you see that aptitude in them, then you can allow it.
Yeah.
But if you don't, then you can gear them
Selective.
a different way.
Select. Choose the ones that have an aptitude for the course.
Good. It also looks like quite a bit of area of gardening and orchards. Is that?
We have 500 fruit trees, and then various crops throughout the property. We have pomegranate, guava, plum, things that are not very common in the area.
So those are already planted then?
They are, yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Wow. So praise the Lord. That is beautiful.
Yeah.
Maybe someday we can go there.
Yeah, come and visit. It'll be great.
All right. Yeah. So, wow. So do you have stories of people who you worked with? I mean, you shared a little bit before, but do you have some other stories of people that you've worked with?
Sure.
And seen their lives change?
Yeah, sure. We have in Peru, we had an amazing situation with a husband and wife that were in the village, and they wanted to get baptized and become Adventist. They had been married in the traditional Adventist style for their area, and they didn't have the certificate. So they were asked to go to the city several days away to get a certificate, and it was very difficult for them. So we made it possible for them to travel 3 days by boat and 1 day by foot to get to the city, get the certificate, get a baptism in the local church, and get the marriage license, and go all the way back to their village and get baptized. And it was an amazing experience.
Wow, that's neat.
Yep.
I'm sure that was a relief to them to be able to
Yeah.
have that help.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's very good.
What about in Haiti? What
In
have
Haiti?
you seen?
As far as conversions or just anything.
Yeah, just stories about the people there.
Yeah, the resilience of the people is amazing. One of the orphanages that we work with, after the earthquake, they had 18 kids sleeping on the floor at the orphanage, and we went in and helped to fix so many problems with the orphanage. But their neighbor in the earthquake happened. She doesn't really understand what's happening. She's in her home. She doesn't know, get in the doorway or go outside, or she doesn't know what's happening. She doesn't know what an earthquake is or what's going on. Earthquake happens. The house shakes. It flattens. And she's in the home with her 3 kids, pinned for 3 days. She watches her kids die next to her. And she's rescued 3 days later by Americans, by a foreign relief
workers.
And she is still just an amazing. I can't even imagine that. I mean, 3 days pinned, watching your family die,
listening to them crying for help.
It seems like you wouldn't be able to go on after that. And she still believes that God loves her, still believes that Jesus is coming, still believes that she is loved and she has a chance. So amazing.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
Wow, what a blessing that you guys were able to help and meet her. Do you have more pictures to share, or are we about at the end here?
Yeah, I think this is the end. I think,
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Well, Jonathan, I really appreciate you sharing with us. And
thank you.
Are there, you mentioned a tractor,
Mm-hmm.
and you're talking about the property, and you're showing houses in process.
Yeah.
There are needs.
There are a long list of needs. I would love to talk to anybody about how they can get involved. We'd love for visitors to come and help us. Long-term, short-term, groups, single.
So building groups or...
Yeah, exactly. Anyone can come. We're looking for clinics to be put on by medical teams.
Okay.
We're looking for trades to be taught. If you have a skill, please teach us. Teach us so we can teach them. If you'd like to come and do construction, we need all these kind of things. We've just drilled a well on the land. We've been watering all those things by hand.
Oh, dear.
And we've just drilled a well, and we don't have enough money for a pump. So we've got the big hole. We've just finished the hole, and we're trying to raise money for the hole. So if anybody knows of a way to raise funds or wants to donate, I'd love to talk to them.
For the pump specifically.
Yes, we need a pump.
Okay. So what's your website? How can these people find out more?
You can go to thebeehivevision.org, and you can learn more. You can find us on Facebook, The Beehives on Facebook, and it's a great way to connect.
Thebeehivevision.org?
Thebeehivevision.org.
Okay.
Yes.
And then The Beehives is
and
the
Beehives
Facebook
on
page?
Facebook, yes.
Okay. All right. Well, I want to challenge you as our viewers to check this ministry out. Go to their website. Pray for them. Get involved. Go and serve there. Go and visit there. Encourage them as they're working. Do what the Lord lays upon your heart as a result of watching this video and seeing the pictures. And just please take an opportunity to get involved. Thank you so much for joining us for the Mission TV show at the GC 2015. God bless you until we see you again.